Hi guys, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Elaine, and on my channel I like to talk about bags from mid-range to vintage luxury. And today we have another unboxing, of course, vintage items from Brandier. And if you're not familiar, that's my favorite Japanese reseller on eBay. So as you saw on the thumbnail and title, it is a Louis Vuitton and a Loewe item. So let's get into it. Hey. Whoa. All right, as you can see, one item is very big, another is very small. So let's start with the big one. And voila! It is a very old and very vintage and very worn Keepall. This is a Keepall 45. And you must be like, why are you getting a Keepall? Well, first of all, I am in my LV restoration era. So I first bought the planner and this here to restore, and both of those were under 200. And I also got this little tag that I don't think I restored. It was probably nice enough. This has all the items that I use to restore LV items. So mainly a sapphire foaming cleanser, but you can also use the Jason Marks one that I also used a lot of. They're pretty much the same thing. And then after cleaning, I use this sapphire coated fabric lotion, which now I know is on Amazon, so it will be linked down below. If you do purchase through my affiliate links, thank you so much. It is at no extra cost to you, but it does help support this channel. So this also can be used on coated leathers. So inside some of these, like this one here, has a coated leather. This can be used for both inside and outside of an LV bag as long as it's all coated. And then last but not least, I also do have a veg tan leather lotion. Was not really able to use it on this one because as you can see, there's not any leather trim. Oh, here's this one. This one, I'm not sure if it's on Amazon. If it is, I'll link it down below. I did get this set from Potrero store, which is in Europe. I did have to pay shipping and tariffs, so I don't know if it's actually that cost effective, but I bought all this stuff, I think over a year ago, and so they didn't really have some of this stuff on Amazon just yet. But anyways, as you can see, this one does have leather trim, so I did the whole cleaning and the moisturizing of this bag, both inside and out, as well as I did the zipper. I don't think I have it in here, but I have a zipper wax to help so that it closes much easier. I also did get this one from Brandier, also for a really good price. I want to say like 150 or less. I don't know what I'm going to use in this one yet, but I do appreciate that it has a front pocket. On this one, I did make the mistake of putting too much of this canvas coated fabric lotion. I used a sponge. Anyways, I do have a whole short of it. Hopefully it's up by now. I'll put it up here. I do notice that this leather cream for the veg tan leather does darken it, so it works best for already darkened vegetable tan leather. So anyways, basically these were my small projects, and then I saw this for about 300 with tariffs, which I thought was a good deal, $300. Definitely needs some work, but that's what I want to do with it. And you know, there's a lot more veg tan leather on here, so I really look forward to revamping this. Also, there's something kind of chic about a really just worn and beat up Keepall or Speedy. Of course, it's not for daily use, but it would look pretty great, you know, on a road trip, which I do quite often, or, you know, I could take it to the airport. It's a little flashy for me for the airport, but, you know, I just really like how beat up it looks. Anyways, huge fan of old canvas. I'm really starting to get into it. The more beat up, the better. I love making them look a little bit better. So those were my two projects. This is my next project. I don't know if you guys are interested in seeing the shorts because it's sort of the same thing, but I enjoy doing them, so we'll see. And then next item on my list. So when an item is under $500, I usually like to get two together because it does save a little bit on the tariffs. I get it directly from DHL. DHL also has a $17 processing fee no matter what the price of the items were. So this, I feel like I kind of overpaid. It's still, of course, less than retail, but And here we go. As I mentioned, it's from Loewe. Oh, it's actually really cute. And it's a little Chow Chow dog. So I paid about $190 for this, and then there was tariffs on top of that. I do already have the hedgehog. So the hedgehog was, I bought it from the Moana store. I paid about $500, maybe $550. And then I got this one for a lot less. I thought it was worth it. He looks a little squished, but that's okay. Should I put him with the hedgehog? Buddies? Or maybe I thought maybe I could put him on my Azop. Let's put him on Azop for now. No, sorry, not Azop. Let's put him on my Lazo. I knew I had a Z in there. My little Lazo tote. So now I have these two buddies. As Maggie from Maggie X True likes to say, team money wasters. kind of. But honestly, I feel like, now that Jonathan Anderson's left Loewe, I don't know how many more of these felted animal charms are going to be out there. I feel like that's sort of his signature Loewe look. So anyways, that's it. Those are the two items that I got from Brandier. As you can tell, maybe from my unboxings lately, I've been really going towards like vintage items or accessories or lower priced items. I think last year when I was before tariffs and I was just starting on YouTube, I did a lot more Hermes unboxings. But yeah, I'm getting priced out of that as well, even if it's on the secondhand market. But I feel very fortunate to be able to buy the things that I like, as small as they may be. They're still very precious to me. So anyways, stay tuned for a cleaning video of this. I honestly really like it. The feel of these leather handles, they're so worn. Like that top layer is gone, the gloss is gone. The whole thing is just so beat up. I love it. Oh, anyways, and also if you could think of a name for this little Chow Chow. Side note, I did have a dog named Hachi who, when we got him, we were told he was part Chow because he did have sort of like that floofiness around his neck, but he didn't have a purple tongue, which is sort of a signature Chow thing. And then we did a whole DNA test on him, and turns out it was more like Border Collie, Akita, and German Shepherd, and a little bit of Hound. So it was everything but a Chow Chow, which is funny. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, I kindly ask that you give it a like down below, or if you've seen some of my other videos in the past, I kindly ask that you consider subscribing since it really helps support this channel. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one.